So we are going to see the built-in functions today. So there are different built-in functions which are used in different scenarios. Okay, is it blinking? The screen blinking like this? On off, on off. Not right. Fine. So ABS stand for absolute value. Whatever number I am passing to it, that number's absolute value will be shown as the output. Whether it is a positive or negative, output will be a positive number or absolute what number it is to give me the output. Okay, we'll be using this according to the scenario where you don't want any output, when you don't want any input in the negative form, then you can use just a absolute function so that whatever number user is passing will be there in absolute value you will be getting. Himanshu, what is the use of AND operator or operator, or how they work? And or tell me the name of that operator, in which category it comes, and or operator. Is it? Basics should be revised properly. And or Bhumika. No one is revising, guys. I told you to revise it from the first slide. Juno.
I have to see. Sorry.
You also have to see it.
Yes.
See, everybody is not revising. I'm saying and or operator.
Logical operator.
Yes. So it should not take this much time. For when a program is given to you, thinking for that program you will be getting only 30 seconds maximum. Suddenly, a program will be given to you. So when you don't know what are the logical operators are available, what are the total operators are available, how will you use that operators in the logic or in that program? So no. So quickly it should be that this is a theory, right? How this operator works. If you forget the operator, then how will you use it? So it's very important. Coming week, I'll be taking a mock interview for all. Till whatever point I have taught you till today. Next week, first half hour will be given as a mock interview for everyone. Theoretical topics will be asked. Only focusing on the program writing, but it is important. But practical you can do only if you know enough theory about it. So forget the theory. No matter one program you can do somehow, but another program you will definitely get an obstacle if you don't know the theory. Now all is similar to AND operator. All function returns true if all the items in the iterable are true. Okay, this is the list. If in list there are some elements, okay, it means it is true. If there is no element, but still it is something, right? Let me see. Should not view. Comma. Now see, inside the list there are 3 strings which are empty. 3 strings which are empty. Empty or null string we can say. If I give 0, it's doing like this. Now 3 elements, all these are 0. Output is just a second. By mistakenly I deleted the list. Takes one argument. Now see, all the elements are 0 inside the list. Then also false. If any one is true, then also false. So it takes, if all the elements, see, for true or false, if we say true or false, another representation we can do 0 or 1. Yes, 0 for false, 1 for true, and not only one, any other number if I write, except 0 if I write any other number. Why it's going down every time? Huh. So any other number except 0 in the terms of integers, if all are having some value, then output will be true. Okay. But if I give all 3 as empty list, comma, empty list, comma, now again it is false because it is an empty list. It doesn't have any value inside it. But as soon as I give some values inside it, having true. Okay. But not a single one should be empty. Either everyone should be true, or if anyone is also false, everything is false. Got it? So it's working like AND operator. Yes or no? Now any is working like, or see, 2 are 0 and 1 is 1. So any 1 is true, then true. Got it? Any 1 is true, then output will be true. So binary numbers, do you remember how to convert a number into binary? What will be the binary form of psi? 0 1 0. 12. 8 plus 4 12. 5. So you know how the steps are there to make it. We have to put 2's power, 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3. Juno, try to unmute yourself and speak because I have to switch the screen. Okay, every time you put a message.
Sure.
So we have learned this, right? 2 power 0, 2 power 2, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3. If number is greater than 15, then we'll be increasing the 2's power, we'll be getting it. Now here we have a function to convert a number into binary form. Okay, we'll be getting a number in the binary form. Returns the binary version of a number. Is it fine? Boolean. Whatever number or whatever thing you pass inside bool will convert it into true or false. Here I am passing a string which is having a number inside it. If it is nothing, it's an empty string means false. If it is having something, then true. Yes or no? If it is an empty list, false. Having something means true. Got it? So returns the boolean value of specified object. What we are doing here, something like typecasting. Yes. If I try to convert that into tuple, so round brackets 1 2 I will get. But I am here. I am trying to convert that list into boolean value, true or false. Yes, that I am trying to see. Or like the definition is given, returns the boolean value of the specified object. You can remember any. Now, let me tell you one interesting one. Character. CHR. Whatever number you pass inside this, it will return the value of that number, ASCII value of that. Okay, a unique code. Means what? Mm, see, if you can see, these are all the decimal and character form of that. So whatever characters are present on my keyboard, okay, from page up, page down, home, everything, it is there. Okay, like space, you can see space. I have space on my keyboard. So whatever is there on my keyboard, for all that things, it's a number assigned, a decimal number. Okay, so see, from 65 to 90, we have capital letters. From 97 to 122, we have small letters. Okay, so whenever I want some characters, I can pass that number. If I pass char 90, I'll get capital Z. Char 90, capital Z. Okay, 97. Here you can connect. 97, then small a. So now you know, when you pass a number to char function, okay, when you pass a number to a char function, you'll be getting ASCII value of that or Unicode of that. Okay, so if I want you to print from A to Z, okay, so please try printing it. You can take a share. It's not enough. Go for it. Now you know the range, right? Small a is 97. Yes. Z is 122. Small z. Will give that range into for loop. Yes or no? Just try to print from capital A to small a. No. A to Z. Small a to small z. You know, are you trying?
Yes, Arun. Yeah, do we have to type it like individually?
Means?
Like how you taught, like print car and 97, if we type it will come small a.
Hmm.
To type it A to Z small like a small letter.
No, I told you to. Now I know this starting is 97
Correct.
and
Correct.
ending is 122. So you'll
Correct.
pass it in the for loop, right?
Okay. Okay.
You don't have to type it. What is the use of programming then?
Correct. Sorry. Yeah.
Those are unable to understand. Please you go for this code.
Okay, got it.
One 22. Another function is ORD. As all these functions are in A to Z format. Okay, ORD will come after some time. Still, if you want to try now, what ORD is doing, opposite of what char was doing. In the char, I was passing the number, was giving me the character. Here, I will pass the character. ORD will give me the number. Here you can see. If you are unable to remember what number Z will come at, so you can similar type ORD Z, will get the number for Z. Here I am passing the number. I am getting the character A. So here I am passing the character. I will be getting the number. I don't know if it is done. We can do it now. Hmm? Getting all the numbers. Let me comment it. From A to Z, all numbers you want. So you are getting it 97 to 122. See here in the range, you cannot pass A to Z. A comma Z you cannot write characters. Range will understand numbers, right? Yes or no? So now you know that ORD is giving you number. So instead of giving the range in numbers, you are just writing ORD A comma ORD Z. So ORD is A is giving 97 in that place, comma ORD Z plus 1 I'm giving because it should go till Z. If I only give ORD Z, it will print till Y. So no, last will be skipped. That's why ORD Z plus 1. Yes or no? Now if you right now, uh, Karthik asked me, sir, for value of A is 97, what is value of Z? When you don't know value of Z, that is all ORD is also useful. You can just simply write your char of I. Hey, my keyboard is not working properly or what? Now it's giving me A to Z. So no need of remembering the number at all. 97 to 122. Yes, I'm getting that number from ORD, converting that number to char. So no. If I just write capital A here, capital A and capital Z, I'll be getting the numbers 65 to 97. As I converted it to char, I'm getting all the. So a question can be there, right? A to Z or print A to Z values. So no. Now you know how to write that program. Now complex, you know, right? Did I write? Say yes or no? Yes. So for every question, at least one reply I want. Yes or no? I don't. I will not tell. Say yes or no. What you're nodding your heads? I am unable to see that. Focused on my screen. Okay. Complex return a complex number. Here I am passing two attributes in this. One is real number. Another is imaginary constant. Yes. Don't see to this output. While showing the code, I always change the numbers. Forget to change the output. Okay. So whatever output you will get while running the code, make sure you are copying that and updating it. Don't just get confused by looking at the output. Got it? Is it fine? Complex number?
What is the second one?
Complex is the combination of real plus imaginary. This is real value. This is imaginary value.
Why the second one is the imaginary value?
Because that is the first day you haven't focused over. That is the syntax. Imaginary value in mathematics. Complex number. A plus bi. This is the format we will write. A complex number. A complex number is not a real world entity. Okay. When we are doing some imaginary calculations, we will use complex number. Imaginary calculation have imaginary numbers. Yes. What are imaginary numbers? Under root minus 1 is an imaginary number. Okay. I told you root minus 1 into root minus 1. What is the value? It's 1. Minus 2, how it will come? When I multiply minus 1 with minus 1, minus 2 will how never it will come. Plus 1. Understood? Under roots will get cancelled. Output will be minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 into minus 1 plus 1 it will be. So this is the imaginary value and this is the real value. The combination of these two is known as complex. Okay, and this is the syntax. Okay, first imaginary number, then real number will not come. Okay, for example, two people are there. Okay, I am assuming Karthik is a real one and one is the imaginary one. Okay, so first priority will be given to the real one, right? Then another priority, second priority will be given to the imaginary one, and that is the imaginary Karthik for me itself. You are unable to see that. So first I will treat Karthik. Whatever question he is asking to me, I am answering him. Then I will answer imaginary Karthik. So in that priority, the real one will be given more priority. Yes, imaginary one, second priority. That's why this syntax is created. A plus bi in mathematics. Here in Python or programming language, I is considered as j. I cannot write a equal to 10 plus 20i. It's wrong. We'll only understand j, and I cannot write j here. Though I write j here, if I print this is the syntax. Yes or no? 20 plus 10 j. Understood? 10j plus 20 I have written inside it, but its output it is taking at means it is understanding this 10 plus 20j as 20 plus 10j only. Got it? So the real format is a plus bj. Got it? Now see this dict stand for dictionary. Yes, whatever thing I am passing to that, it will convert it into dictionary. Yes, yes, no. This dictionary is the function. What I am typing is directly I am typing a dictionary. Yes or no? Yes. After my explanation, you ask question. Okay. This I am typing a dictionary. This is the dictionary, and this I am trying to convert it into dictionary. Okay. I am passing a list of tuples. I am passing a list of tuples. If I pass only one thing, this and this, if I don't pass, and if I try to convert this, it will give error because dictionary required two attributes. See, dictionary update sequence element 0 has length 1 comma 2. Okay, it is telling unable to create because I want key value both things. Okay, if I pass something like this, will not happen. When I give both the requirements, A is the key, 1 is the value, B is the key, 2 is the value. So then only it will run. So whatever is the requirement, proper requirement should be passed. Okay, when I am passing list of tuples, two elements, okay, then it is able to convert it. That is known as typecasting. Bhumika, what is mean by typecasting? Changing one data type to another data. So now what I am passing is, it's not a list, it's not a dictionary. Understood, Bhumika? As you told, we write it in curly brace. That is correct. But what I am passing is, it's not a dictionary. This dict function, that's why I'm writing from outside to convert it into dictionary. Okay. What this term is known as? Typecasting. Guys, you are not revising at home. It's a reminder. Please make sure when I ask question next time, you will be able to answer it. Okay. Now, div mode. Okay, this is a function. Okay. So when I'm passing div mode, two attributes 103 comma 25. So when I divide 103 divided by 25, so what is the quotient? No, 4 is the question. 25 4 the 100. Yes, the quotient is 4. Now reminder is what I'm getting output 4 comma 3. First attribute is quotient, another attribute is reminder. Div mode, I'm getting both the things. Okay, if I do mod, I will get only reminder. If I divide, slow division, I will get only quotient. If I want both, I have a function div mode. Okay. So here is that explanation. Two different I'm doing. Yes, can you create a similar function to this div mode? This div mode is a function, right? Yesterday I learned how to create a user-defined function. So no. Yesterday we learned how to create a user-defined function. What div mode is returning 4 comma 3. Yes. Similarly, you also create a function mode div. Make it a opposite one. Mod div. This is a function name. Create it. It should give me an output 3 comma 4. 3 should be the
3 comma 4, sir.
3 comma 4 means 3 is the reminder, 4 is the question.
Okay.
It is giving me 4 comma 3, right? Question comma reminder. You can also create a function. Just create it. I know that yesterday itself you all learned it, but you should know. That's why if you are unable, we'll be doing it together.
So you need an output like 3 comma 4 using any number. Because this
Using any number, how can I just give an example here? I'm passing 103 comma 25. According to that input, I want 3 comma 4. If you pass some another number, how can 3 comma 4 be the output? Something else will be the output, right? If you don't pass 103 comma 25, how can you get this for 3 comma 4? Some another number can. I'm not telling it compulsory that whatever number you pass, output should be 3 comma 4. It's not like that. Right now we are passing 103 comma 25. So for this input, I want 3 comma 4. I told. 3 is the reminder, 4 is the question. In this, with the inbuilt function div mode, I am getting 4 comma 4 is the question, 3 is the reminder. I want you to create one function We should first return a reminder, then return a question. Okay, let it. See here, this floor division is returning me 4. Mod is returning me 3. Now it's my choice. If I return f comma d, then I will be getting, sir, no, 3 comma 4 in the output. Sir, no. Let me pass. 0 3 and 25. 3 comma 4 I am getting. It's a simple one, right? What happened? Still a question mark is there, Himanshu. Ask. Understood? Easy when it is, right? Okay, can we go to another one? Enumerate. Enumerate is a function. Now see, indexing is a term. All elements will have one index. Okay, so first element will have index 0, second element will have index 1, third element will have index 2. Okay, so enumerate function will return something which have both index and element both in the output. Okay, so right now I am passing a list to the enumerate. Yes or no? What I am passing? A list. So enumerate is doing adding the, what we can say, index to it. Okay, so output what I am getting? List of tuples. What I am getting the output? List of tuples. See, as soon as I do this enumerate, there will be list of tuple inside. But if I don't convert this into list, it will be just an address. See, it is giving me the address of it. Enumerate object. Giving me the address, not giving me the exact output. When I put a list, when I convert it into a list, then only I am able to see this output. Got it, guys? So there are few more functions similar to this. So you have to remember what are these kind of functions. If you forget it, if you just type enumerate this much, so you will not get the exact output similar to this until you convert it into list. Because enumerate is just returning me the address where the values are stored. Okay, so this list is converting that address to a list. See here. Now you are getting the list of tuples. Understanding? So what enumerate is doing? Takes a collection and returns it as enumerate object. Enumerate object means element and index, element and index, element and index. So I'll be getting output similar to this. Now it will automatically take the index. Now see, if I have a bigger list one, I'm unable to, I have a list. I have to convert it into dictionary. But dictionary take what? List of tuples. Just above as 2 elements it required. So what enumerate is doing? Giving element and its value, element and its value. So now I can pass this to a dictionary. Yes or no? If I this sort of list, if I say dict, let me check. Getting the list? Sir, no. If I'm not telling it a list, it is getting converted into dictionary. But directly a dictionary a list I cannot convert it into dictionary. So no, because there are only one elements. Key is not there. So enumerate is making like a index and value, index and value, index and value. Yes. So this can be converted into dictionary. Got it? So a list, if I want to convert into dictionary directly, I cannot. So, but I can pass that list to enumerate function. Enumerate will give it the index to each element, and that combination of index and a value of that pass to a dictionary. Now I can make a dictionary out of it. Understood? Manually, if I go for it, it's very hard to give. I have to pass it through a for loop. I have to give each element, yes, to that. Then it will become. So now we have an inbuilt function for doing that. Now see, I have a function filter. Filter. I think I done with the previous one. Use a filter function to exclude items in a iterable. Filtering, filter coffee. Yes, larger molecules will be there in the filter itself. Okay, only the fine one will be there in the whatever water or milk. Got it? So filter also filters the unnecessary elements and give me the output only the necessary elements. Now filter require some condition, right? Yes or no? On what particular condition it will filter? When I give a filter paper, I am giving a condition. So whatever molecules are finer, which can pass through this filter, give only let them alone. Which are found having a more size, don't let them pass. This is my condition. So this here also I have the condition that is positive. Means I am giving one function. So filter takes two arguments. One is a function, another is a iterable. Okay. So one is filter paper, one is coffee. Coffee is what I am trying to filter. So here these iterables are what I am trying to filter. Yes or no? So these iterables are passing through this function, which are satisfying the condition, getting in the output, which are not satisfying the condition, not getting in the output. So here -1 going into is positive. Return num greater than 0. If it is great, -1 is not greater than 0, right? So it will not be there in the output. And 2 greater than 0, yes. 3 greater than 0, yes. -5 greater than 0, no. So only 2 and 3 there will be in the output. Got it? Understood or not, guys? So a filter function will take two arguments. One is function, another is iterable. Got it? Here also, if I don't make it to the list, I'll not be able to see the output. I'll just see the address where this output is stored. Okay, want to see that, then I have to make it to the list. Here I cannot do dictionary also because there is not a list of tuples. There is only a single values are there. So I can make it to the list. But the enumerate, I can see the list of that. It will be giving a list of tuples. If I do dictionary, it will give a dictionary proper one. Got it? Float. Float is doing converting. Float is also doing typecasting. Just let me silent them because it's very annoying. You can just type this 2, 3.
understand the last one.
Yeah, I understood that.
Like, say we are getting a function like a positive number. Okay.
Yeah.
After that, how will we print that? Print this and filter of positive number like this one.
Yeah. So when you are putting up like three positive, then it will filter out from that particular list. Like the negative ones will be filtered out and the positive ones will automatically put in the output. From the terminal already showing the positive.
Is it done? Float.
No, you said something to kind of
Sir,
I just show type this whatever it is seen here. Print, float, and this.
no, we are confused. We didn't know what.
Okay, no problem. You're going to see this format properly afterwards. Float, what it is doing? Typecasting, converting string or integer into decimal part. Frozen set, whatever it is there inside a list or tuple which I am passing to the frozen set is getting converted into frozen set. What is the difference between set and a frozen set, Himanshu? Not revising. Karthik?
Frozen set will be immutable and set is mutable.
Very good. So input function, we have seen this already. Input, yes or no? For taking the input from the user. By default, input function is what? Taking a string. So if I just pass what will be the output? Manshu. Huh? Karthik. Huh? I'm just telling type of this string. So it will give me the type of string. After entering a number, printing what? So 5 what I entered, that was a string. By default it is taking the form of string. Until I make it like this. From outside if I write int, so what is doing now? Converting it into the integer.
Integer.
Int. Got it? So what is this typecasting? Right now here we are only focused on input. That's why I will not write that int here. Now see int just now we have shown. Yes or no? Int I was writing here from outside was converting whatever number is present inside it, whatever thing, whatever data type is present inside it, converting it into integer. If I have a string, inside a string there should be a number. Okay, if I write ABCD inside the string, it cannot be converted into integer. This point you should remember. This is also what typecasting. Length function. Okay, just without typing anything, just let me know what is the length of this. It will give me the length. How many elements are there? That many. That will be the length, right? So please count it and let me know how many elements are there. What will be the output? Elements are 15. What will be the output? See the code properly. Don't just follow my commands. Length will give the length of the elements, but depends on the condition what is there inside it.
Length will give, it is for string, right? Length of
What?
string it can.
No. See, this is a inbuilt function length. It is just checking the length of the elements. See, Monica, you're just remembering half things, but just by seeing curly braces, you cannot say it is a dictionary. Dictionary should have key and value pair. Here is there only elements are there. So this is a set. Hmm? What random numbers? Huh?
The insert numbers,
Huh.
just take some random
See, this is the set. What is the definition of set? What?
multiple elements need to be in this world.
First of all, it is a curly bracket. List this is a curly bracket. The round bracket is for the length function. Inside it, what I have a set, unordered collection of unique elements. Okay, so I am passing multiple duplicate elements, but set will only see unique elements. So here output will be the number of unique elements. Understood? Count the unique elements: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All these are unique elements. 10. Understood? Though I am passing this, if I just instead of if I say print A, it is only printing unique elements, it's not printing the repeated one. So now it will, if I say length of this, so it will give me 10. Whatever I am passing, that is not important for a set. Set will see whatever things are getting passed inside me. I will only see for unique elements. Understood? So when I say length of a set, so it depends upon only unique elements. Got it? Non-duplicate. Getting it? If I just say print this square bracket, if I say, so list doesn't bother what are you passing inside it. It will pass as it is. Okay, and that many things what you have passed, all the things will be there in the output. See the difference. This is the set, and this is list. Got it? This is the difference. Make sure you remember all these things. I will only share the project with you only if you are able to answer whatever I taught throughout the course. Otherwise, nothing. It's condition I am putting. Only then you will learn. Otherwise, no need of sharing project or anything. Got it? So list. What is this inside it? Tuple. Yes, tuple is getting converted into list. This is also never ever in your life you should forget typecasting now, because we have gone through this many times. Map function. So one we have seen filter, another is now map. Map function, what it is doing? It is also taking one function and another iterable. Similar to filter. Filter was also doing that, right? But map is mapping these two things. Taking one element inside it, doing some expression on it, and retaining that. Understood? taking one element inside the function and doing some operation on that and returning that. Just type it. So map also require two arguments, that is function and a iterable. Done. Return the specified iterator with the specified function applied to each item. Just whatever this function is applying to each item, I will be getting the output. Okay, here what I am doing, a double of it, multiplying it by 2. If I can do square of it, then I'll just add double star to that. Yes, I'll be getting a square. 149. Clear? Just removing that extra star. Now max function will return the max element from this. What is the max? 3. Minimum will give 1. Yes or no? ORD we have seen already. ORD Z, opposite of char. Power will do the ten power 2. Yes or no? If I see 3 here, 3 or 4, 10 power 4. So first argument is the base, second argument is the power. Yes or no? If I say 2 power 4, 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Got it? Okay. Write a function to print the squares of 1 to 10. Using power function. Any number. I'm writing a function, right? So I can pass any number to the function. I can pass 10 also. I can pass 100 also. So whatever I'm passing to the function, that number of squares should be printed. Starting from 1, if I'm passing 20, it should print 1 to 20. If I'm passing 10, a 5 minutes break will be taking. Okay. See here. Yes, if you are unable to do, just try this. I am passing a number. I am passing a parameter number every time. As soon as I am creating a function, so anytime I can pass any number, anytime I can call it. So I am passing a for I in range 1 comma a. If I am passing 11, so 1 comma 11. So it will print the power. Okay, 1 to 10. Yes or no? If I am passing 21, 1 comma 21, range 1 comma 21, it will give me the power 1 to 20. Yes or no? Just go for it. Type it in 30 seconds. Then print function you all know. Print. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Range also you all know. Reversed. It will reverse the number. This see it is not sorting it. It is just reversing it. 4 to 3. 3 to 4. Got it? Only the reverse of whatever element, whatever order it is given. Reverse of that. Clear? This also, if I don't pass it through the list, it will give me only the address. For seeing the output, I have to pass it through the list. Around. Go for this. Around 3.14169, 3. That will round it to 3 digits. Round off. Set. Passing a list into the set will convert it into set. Yes. See, I am passing 777 multiple times. But all of this is only giving me the unique element. So set is also typecasting. Slice we are going to see in the
The round, print round, rounded number. But there are two elements.
what number I am having till what number of elements I have to round it off after point
Maybe
1,
you will
2,
put,
3.
instead of 3 there, you will put 2.
So it will give me till 2 digits.
Okay. How many digits you want to round?
Okay. Sorted. This will give me the sorted output 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now I can pass it a reverse also. Now this function, if I just scroll on this, see how many elements I can pass to this. Sorted. So first of all iterable, then key, then reverse. So these 3 things I can pass to this. Okay. normal iterable, if I directly pass, it will just give me the sorted output. I can pass the key also. What is that key we are going to see in coming while learning the lambda functions. Okay, now only reverse. See here, three things I can pass: iterable, key, and reverse. If I don't pass, by default iterable will work. Like here, I'm passing only iterable. I'm not passing a reverse here. By default, reverse is true at the back. Reverse is false at the back end. So it's not doing any reverse. When I say reverse equal to true, now at the back end reverse is false by default. So explicitly I'm making it true. So now it will give me the reversed output, reversed sorted output. Okay. str will convert into string. Sum will give the sum of the elements inside the iterable. Tuple, typecasting, whatever I pass inside the tuple, it will give me the tuple out of it. Type, I used it lot of time. What is this type? Gives me the data type of that particular input. Zip. Let us see this zip. So I'm passing, if I'm passing two things, it will zip two. If I'm passing three, it will zip all these three lists together. 1AX, 2BZ, 3CZ, okay, 2BY, 3CZ. See, list of tuples I'm getting. Zipping all the elements together. One element from each and zipping it as together. If I have only two of this, so this was the output for that. Yes, I added one more. So for that, what I got just now, I show you. This is the output. Now this output, if I pass here, instead of the list, if I make it dictionary, it will give me the dictionary out of it. Zipping. Two lists I am passing together. I am zipping it. So I am getting list of tuples. This list of tuples, if I pass to dictionary, I am getting a dictionary. Yes or no? Got it? These were the inbuilt functions. Okay. I'm going to learn more about another functions now. I want you to by heart these functions because whenever this kind of thing is coming, like power function is also there. I can use double star also. Okay. So you should know these two options are there. That I want. Okay. You can do it by anyone. If you know anyone, that is enough for you. But knowing is good. What other things are available? Clear?
So in every case, you can use any of them.
Yeah.
So it is not like that in one place you can use this one.
Yes. You can use whatever available things are there. It's your choice now. From going one location to another location, you can choose by metro also, by bus also. Now it's your choice. If you are in emergency, you will think what thing is giving me more less time. So that you will use. If you are freely just roaming out, you can choose a bus. You can see all the areas, roads properly. If you don't want to see the route, you can just take a metro. Metro, you can see the one level up. You cannot see outside areas. A lambda function. A lambda function is a small ln function. Take any number of arguments but have only one expression. Okay, we'll see what is that. So for creating a lambda function, I have a keyword lambda. Okay, I have to use keyword lambda. What arguments I'm going to use? x, y, z, whatever arguments I'm going to use, I have to mention that. Then using that arguments, what expression I'm creating, x into y into z, x plus y plus z, or whatever. That expression can be complicated at any level, but only one expression can be there in the lambda function. At a time, only one expression. Got it? Lambda. For creating a lambda function, what I'm doing? Writing the keyword lambda. Then I'm telling this xy I'm going to use, and now I'm using it as a expression, creating expression. But there can be only one expression. Okay. If I'm having one more comma z, I'll be using that z. Then I have to pass it also. Okay. What will be the output now? 13. Now quickly I'm creating the function, storing it in a variable. Okay. Using that variable name, I'm passing the arguments x, y, z. I'm getting the output in the result. I can directly print this also. No need to save it in the result. If you don't want to use it in future, you can just write like this also. Okay. Any way you can go for. Got it? 13 is the output. Is it done? Getting the output? So now our built-in user-defined function. Yesterday we learned okay, how to create functions, right? Those are like uh, creating a complicated dish, something like biryani. Yeah, I should have all the components. Okay, but this lambda function is just like Maggie. Okay, so quickly create it. No much things are required. Okay, so everything is set up properly. You just have to have a Maggie with you and hot water. That's it. You'll be able to create it. This we'll see at the last. Little bit complicated it is. Now one more function. Define a lambda function to return the largest of two numbers. I'm writing a small code here. A, if A is greater than B, I have to return what? A. If A is greater than B, else B. If A is not greater than B, else B. So this is giving me output. Now in this case A is greater than B, so output will be A. Output will be 8. If opposite of that is else part, B will be written. Now we have just now seen filter function. Yes or no? In the filter function, there are two arguments. One is a function, another is a iterable. So see here, what I'm doing, I'm passing this, I'm writing this function and passing the function name here. Yes or no? So first I have to write the function body, function definition, then I can pass it here. But in the lambda function case, directly I'm creating the function here itself. No need to write the body. This is what lambda function body and everything. It is this only. But it is like quickly using it, creating at that particular point and quickly using it. Or for a normal function, I have to create it first, then use it. Yes or no? But in the lambda function, I'm creating at this point. So lambda, I'm having one argument. With that argument, what I'm doing? X mod 2 equal to 0. If this is following, then number is coming in the output. If it is not, then it is not coming. So x mod 2 equal to 0. So when it comes 1 inside it, this is not following the condition. When 2 is coming, 2 mod 2 equal to 0, true. 3, no. 4, yes. 5, no. 6, yes. So whatever it is, yes, it is coming in the output. Filter function. So lambda function is making more easier for us to make you to use filter function. So no, just type this. Give smaller names. Don't give these bigger names. Make it e underscore n. Okay. Make it only n. $30 more we are going to go for. Okay. 11:30 or 11:45. Next time I'm asking any theoretical question from the first week or second week, should be able to answer it.
So, just like it is 1 to 10, we write to 1 by 1. So we can use your for loop for the integer numbers like 1 to 100 to get to like put the even numbers. So we can directly put like for in range 1 to 100. Then you can use the even numbers with the same function, lambda function.
You are asking about creating a bigger list
Yeah.
directly. We're going to see that. It is at the end of this. That is list comprehension you are talking about. Is it done? Now map function also we have seen. It is also taking two arguments. One is function, another is iterable. So here lambda I'm passing. I'm trying to make it at a power x power 2. Yes or no? So see how easily we created it. I just focus on this lambda function. Power x comma 2. Power function also we are using it inside it. Common numbers I am passing one by one numbers I am passing to it. Lambda function is making it a square of it, and map is doing mapping all of these numbers, giving me the output of all these squared numbers. Just copy the above even number code, paste it, and just convert it into this map fast. You are not understanding any particular file. Let us suppose this lambda function file. So you have to go through this 5 times, 10 times, 20 times. Okay. Definitely you will understand it. Done. Now this is sorting. I told you that sorted have three attributes in it: iterable, key, and reverse. Okay. By default, these two are not given. Iterable is compulsory. Other two are optional. Okay. See here. Now I am passing here a key. I am telling reverse equal to true. So in the key, what I am telling, lambda x length equal to x. Length of x I am passing, and according to the length, I am sorting it in the reverse order. So the highest length number should be there in the first order. See, pineapple is the highest length. Yes or no? Then banana, then orange, then grape, then apple. This is output for something else. Previously it was something else. Okay. Just see, I'm passing these words. If I don't pass this too, by default, it will be sorted according to the first letter. Okay. But when I'm passing the key, I'm telling length of, sort it according to the length of the list. Inside the list, whatever the elements are there, see the length and sort it according to that. If I'm not telling reverse equal to true, so it will be smallest to highest length. See, grape, apple, banana, orange, pineapple. Highest length is at the end. And I'm telling reverse equal to true. So it will be opposite one. Got it? So sorted contains how many attributes? 1, 2, 3. Okay, arguments we can call it as words, key, and reverse.
Why it is written like key?
It is telling by default if it is not given. So by default the key is it will look for the first element and sort it in the ascending order. For the
Lambda, just like earlier work, we used to write like lambda, then whatever the x value earlier. But why it is here mentioned as p equal to lambda?
yes. See, key is the part of this function, sorted function. Okay, and the key I am giving here is, see, every time there are multiple elements, right? Every time this element will go inside this length, and the length will be seen, and it will pass. Yes or no? All the elements are given. Only one element is not there. Yes. Otherwise, I can just say key equal to length of x. As there are multiple elements, then every element length is different. According to that, first all the elements length will be checked. Then if I say reverse equal to true, highest length will be taken first, and then smaller. If I don't pass this reverse, smallest length will be from first and till the higher. Now here I am telling the key is length of that element. If I am not telling that, I am not passing this much, control X. So it will be according to the first element. What is the first element of that string? And smallest element to the highest element. Who is the highest element here? O, let us suppose. OP. No, P is there, right? P is the highest and smallest is the A. So it should start from A, B, then G, O, P, alphabetical order. By default, the key is alphabetical order. If the numbers are there, numerical order. But if I want to change that, then I am passing this key. Now the key is checking not the alphabets, it is checking the length. Okay, and according to what, reverse equal to true or false, according to that it is placing them. Okay. Now you'll understand more about it. Now the key is something different. Let me give it an easy one first. I'm writing 0. What is the index? X of 0 means? Huh? First one, right? P. Yes? P. If I write x of 1, then the second element, right? Yes? So now I'm sorting the list according to the second element. When I say lambda of x of 1, so by default it looks for the first element, right? There can be a question, sort the list according to the second element. Second element is what? A. For pineapple I, for P, apple P, orange R, grape R. Okay. So yeah.
As there is no system
Means what?
6 or 5. Then 5.
Means what?
No, instead of 1, just try with 5 or 6.
No, not like that. If I want from last, if I give like that 5 or 6, so it will give index out of range. If you want to see from last element, according to last, so last element will be given as -1. Yes, -0. No. Starting from -1. We are going to learn that strings just now. After this lambda function, we are going to start methods, data types method. That time we will be learning more about the indexing. Right now, you just have to remember starting from the positive direction 0, 1, 2, 3, going from the negative direction -1, -2, -3. Yes. So if you give for apple, there are only 5 elements. Yes. If I give 6, so at one point it will give me error because your length of elements for one particular element there is less. So in that way we don't have to do. Okay, if you want to go from the last one, you can give -1, -2. So if I give -2, second last element, according to that it will be sorting. P, G, L, N, L. According to that sequence, it will be sorted. Clear? So when I say -1, everyone, most of them are having at last E only, right? We'll be confused. What we'll do? We'll do for one only. So I, A, P, A, no, no, R. R. For two elements there are R. So let me give here something like Z. Second element I'll be giving Z. So grapes will be at the last. Yes or no? See, grapes are at the last. Just because I in the second element of that grape I put Z. So at last. Yes. Banana. Second element is A. Yes. Pineapple I, P, R, Z. Understood, guys? So in the key, whatever condition I'm passing, according to that condition, my sorted is being sorted. So if any question comes like this, sort according to the second element of the list, third element of the list, second last element of the list. So you should remember this kind of logic. First your -1, so E, -2, then last second last element. Clear? Write a function to calculate the square of the numbers. Okay, this are the questions. Okay, we have to read the question and try the lambda functions. Okay, practice questions. So just now we have seen filter. All these are the same, only according to the logic. You have to read the question and try this. If you are not understanding, you can ask me afterwards. Okay, few more questions are there. You can try these questions at home. Answers are there. Seeing the answer only you have to understand. Okay, without, because just now we have learned this lambda function. First you have to go a lot of programs, then we can try it by ourselves. So filter function, map function, you have understood, zip function. So what was the name of another, just now we check close? Lambda function was the name, right? Built-in function, lambda function. Now I'll be seeing method examples. Okay.
Complicated program.
Hmm?
Complicated program.
What?
One complicated program like a big program. That you were telling last time.
Yes, yes. So when you understand the key, this is normal sort. So here also when I'm passing this, so these are the elements, right? First element, second element, third element. Now it is asking reverse it according to the second element of that tuple. First element of the tuple, second element of the tuple, right? So according to apple, banana, orange, I want to sort it. Yes or no? So lambda x of 1, x of, this is whole element x, for that 1. Okay, this is a bigger element. If I pass this, so whole tuple will be going. If I pass x of 1, so then inside this element, will go. Like previously, instead of this, if there is a string 1, if I say, that string is acting like a variable x or something like this. For that one, indexing 1. So second element of that is coming. So now this is one element. This is one, let us suppose this is one string. For this I want second element. So I am writing 1. Or I can just pass -1 because there are only two elements, right? -1 will ask from last, first element. From last, first element. Yes or no? According to this I want to sort and reverse equal to true. So who will come first? O, then B, then A. O, B, A. Got it? So when I say pairs, I have to, if I want to access this, I have to write 0, 1. Okay. Let me show you this. You see, apple, banana, orange. Yes. So for 0th element, I want first element inside. 0th element inside, with that there are two elements. I want one from that. So two brackets I have to pass because it is something like two dimensional. Okay. Got it? For this apple, if I want P from it, then again from this one, I want to print P. I'll be passing like this. See, I'm getting P only. Understood? 0, 1 for this one. Yes, you have to do just more practice about it. We have more questions on this. Just now we are learning about the functions, not this indexing. We'll be learning into depth about this indexing. While learning NumPy, it's all about indexing itself. Okay. So by the end of the course, you'll be comfortable with each and everything. Just by looking at the code, you'll be able to debug it in your brain. Make sure that doing the revision whole week, then only. Because just by teaching and if next week you directly come, that is a gap of 5 days. So in that case, I won't be able to guarantee you. But if you properly answer my questions whenever I ask you, I can guarantee you you'll be able to make it. So lambda functions, this is the theory, you can read it afterwards. So uses of sequence data type, that is list method, tuple method, dictionary method, set method, string methods. Okay. For each data type, there is set of inbuilt methods for them personally. Okay. Normal data inbuilt functions which are working for all, that we have seen just now built in, working for everyone. But some functions are there which will only work for list, like append. If I use it with list, then only it will work. It won't work with another data types. Okay. So similarly, for every data type, there is a set of functions. So that we are going to learn. Just I want you to read this, Karthik.
This method is
This one.
often as a set of built-in methods that you can use on list. Method append adds an element at the end of the list. Clear removes all the element from the list. Copy returns a copy of the list. Count returns the number of elements with the specified value. Extend add the elements of a list or any other iterable to the end of the current list. Index returns the index of the first element with the specified value. Insert adds an element at the specified position. Pop removes the element at the specified position. Remove the item with the specified value. Reverse the order of the list. Sorts the list.
So one thing I want to make it clear, Python, everyone is learning nowadays. It is increasing. Why? Because this property For every damn thing we have a function. And if you remember a function, then you can properly work with a Python. Only with the logic. So like Python was created on the basis of every damn thing we will have something, and we will write only the relevant thing. Unnecessary things we will not write. On these two basic things it was created. But Java, for every, it was better than other previous programming language. It was having more functions than the previous available languages. But still, for many of things we have to write a logical code in the Java. That's why it was hard. But in Python, for every damn thing we have a function. So like here you have to remember more. If you know what you want to do in the program, you should remember all the functions which are available. Okay, this function I can apply here. This can make me, this may make my code less number of lines. Understood? So availability is more in Python as compared to other programming languages. More libraries are there. See, NumPy was not a, it's not a inbuilt library. It was created by the people who learn Python, and they created a library and they donated this to Python. Okay, that you can work very easily with this using this NumPy. You can do more things. So it was, as Python is open source, they created NumPy library and donated it to the open source. Clear? So here more important things are whatever thing you are working with. For that functions you should remember. And when you will remember this, when you will have more coding, more questions when you will solve. Okay, then only remember this. Otherwise 50-60 functions are there, okay, just for this sequence type. Inbuilt functions 30-40 we have seen just now. So more functions are there, you can only remember with coding. I'm done with this reading. So tuple after this. Before going to tuple, let us see. Append means adding the element at the end. Okay, I can, when I write this, f dot. So as soon as I type dot, I'm getting options for all the available methods: insert, clear, copy, count, index, pop. Yes, all these inbuilt methods options I'm getting. So as I want append, so append km, taking it. What I want to append, man. So it will add the element at the end of the list. So what this is known as, same element, this f variable is getting updated with the new value. Now the value of f is what? Having 4 elements. Understood? So this is mutable. I cannot do the same thing in tuple. Okay. So without the function, or if I want to add multiple elements, like you said just now, Himanshu, I can write a range. If I want more elements to be added in the list, yes, I can say for I in range 12101, a dot append I, yes, print a. One more shortcut is there, better than this. Just now, as I just come to know about the append, using append, I can do in this way. I don't have to type. Previously, you were typing right 1, 2, 3. Sir, no. Previous code I told you to type. So 1 to 10 elements you typed in the variable. So without typing, if you want to create this kind of list, which is having 99 elements, you can go for this. For I in range 1,101. Step 2. So all the odd numbers are there inside this. Yes or no? A dot append I, print a. Understood? So what append is doing? Adding the element at the end. Extend, like a big brother of append. Okay. So it can add another list at the end of the elements. So now banana, apple, orange, grape, all this will be added at the end of the list. See here. Now all the elements are there inside one list. So whatever elements was there in the list got appended at the end. So now at a time, if I want to append one thing, so I can use append. multiple things I want to add, then I can use extend. Okay, extend takes the input as iterable. See, extend is taking iterable, whereas append taking an object, means one element at a time. Okay, clear will remove all the elements from the list. Copy will copy the elements from one list to another element. O dot copy, if I say that these elements are being copied to C. Count two. 1, 2, 3. Yes or no? I am saying count 2. How many are there? 3. Index. You know what are index, right? 0th index, first index, second index, third index, fourth index. So what is the index of LO? 4. Insert. Now see, insert. First element is index number. Second element, what to insert. Okay. So at the position of 2, I want to insert 10,000. So see, the output is similar to this. Get it? Insert. Insert when you will say, if I have few things and I want to insert in between them. So that is inserting. Yes. Not at the end, not at the beginning. In between somewhere means insert. Pop. Now see, if I say pop 3, so index number 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, D will be popped. D is not there in the output. So no, when I pass the index inside the pop, that particular index will be removed, deleted, kind of. When I don't pass, then at the end, last element will be the removed. Is it fine? Last element, E. E is removed. Yes or no? D is removed here, na? The above one. It is continuous, right? Continuous code it is. If I write like this.
To remove the whole list, that would need to use clear.
If I want to remove all the elements, then use clear.
Then,
Any one if I want. Now I made it two separate things for you. This much you understood pop 3. Now when I'm saying pop, only pop. So it is removing the last one. D is there. Got it? So if I'm printing what is getting popped, E is getting popped. Now my updated value of the list is this. Clear? Remove. So now what will be the output is seen already. So the remove will remove the first occurrence of that particular element. First occurrence of that particular element. So when I say remove Arun Pal, so the first occurrence it is removed. Another is there. Okay. Got it? First occurrence is removed. Reverse. Just whatever sequence it is given here, opposite of that. Okay. List dot reverse. Sort. We'll sort the list. Numbers dot sort. Now tuple methods. Tuple methods are less in number as compared to this. Why? If I say my tuple dot, So only two are there, count and index, because it is immutable. So not much things I can do. Sir, no. What? See, both are brothers. Okay, if I want to do something, I can convert this tuple into list and apply those things and convert it back to tuple. Yes or no? So not much functions are required. Only count and index. Count is giving me number of twos there, three are there. Getting it? And index is giving me the index position of that particular. So I'm telling E. What is the index of E? 1, 0. Index always start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear? Now I will be seeing dictionary. See, both you have read this in the list only. Count and index. This both methods. Dictionary. Please read it, Himanshu.
Python has a set of built-in methods that you can use on dictionaries. First one is clear, that removes all the elements from the dictionary. Copy returns a copy of the dictionary. Get returns the value of the specified key. Items where returns a list containing a tuple for each key value.
But it clear, copy, get, items. These are the methods inside it. Keys, pop item, update, pay, update, and values. Read it, Bhumika. Hmm. Let us try this. Mutable means we can change the values. Yes. And I'm saying my dictionary dot. So I can see all these methods which are available. Okay. Now, what was here? Clear. So clear is working same as for list, removing all the elements. Copy is copying the dictionary to another one, another variable. Get. When I'm saying get, I'm giving the key inside the get. So I'm getting the value of that. Yes. So get age. So 25. Get name. Alice. So name items now. When I say items, yesterday I told when I'm calling key, So name, age, city are the keys. When I'm calling value, Bob 35 New York are the value. When I'm calling items, so this both combined together are known as items.
It's a combination of both key and value.
Key value pair can be called as item. Okay, there is a method item inside. So when I say items, print items, so it is giving me list of tuples. Okay, list of tuples. Getting it? So first item, second item, third item. Yes. Now when I'm saying keys, only I'm getting a list of keys. Okay. List of keys, name, age, city. And I'm saying pop age. Pop age. So this name and city will be there. If I pass pop empty, it gives errors. It gives error. It's not running. See, pop age. It requires some argument. Empty will not work here. Only in list. Empty one if I pass will remove last one. But when I say pop item, this will remove the last item. So when I was just passing pop in the list, so it was removing the last element. So here also for this whole item is the last element, right? So this normal pop was removing by passing a single thing. If I pass only a key, it was removing this. Okay, so it is taking only like key. Here it is taking item as the input. Now update. Now see update how it is working. In my dictionary, what is the name and age? Name and age. So when I say age 30, age 30. So this 25 will get updated to 30. But city is not there in this dictionary. City is also getting updated. Whole item is getting updated. Means if it is not available, it will get added. Yes. If it is available, it will get updated. Whatever new value is there. Country is not there, it will get added there. Yes. So adding also get called as updated only, right? So we can remember in dictionary for adding an element we can write update. Okay, we can use the function update. Now values will give all values in the list. Sir, no. You have to remember three things: item, key, values. The item will give both. Keys will give only the keys. Values will give value of those keys. Now string. Let me know string is mutable or immutable. Immutable. 100%. Karthik. Mutable. Why?
We can get then from a string.
Yes. See here when I'm writing string dot. So I'm seeing all these functions, right? It means what? Huh? String is immutable. Yes. String is immutable, but still it has all the functions. Okay. Whatever I'm applying this function, I'm getting a new string as the output. Not the original string is getting updated or deleted or whatever I'm applying. So see, my original string is not getting any change. Understood, guys? It is just giving me the output. Whatever I'm doing here, capitalize was there, right? Capitalize. So if I say print my string, so two things will be there in the output. This will be list line number 184. This will be line 185. See, the original string will not be affected. See, this is capitalized, H is capital, right? Capitalized will convert first letter of the string into capital. Yes, capital is, this function is doing first letter of the string to capital. But my original string is what? Inside my string. So when I'm printing my string, the string is as it is. There is no changes. So it means string is immutable. We cannot do any changes inside string. A new thing will get in the output.
But
Okay.
if you will only print once, then that will be like that will print only the capitalized one,
Yes.
not the other one.
Yes.
So
So
if you will remove the 185 one, if you will remove that, then it will only print the capitalized output, right?
yes.
So your string is not printing that.
Yes, sir.
Means the basic string that you put up in the top,
Hmm.
that will not be again printed out.
But the value is not for showing that my original string is not affected. That's why I'm printing. For showing you all that original string is there. I'm just applying the function to it because I want that kind of output. That output I'm storing in another new variable for future use. But the original string is as it is. It will not change. It will not affect. Yes. Any doubt, guys? So string is also immutable, and we have multiple functions to apply it on the string. And every time I apply something, I get a new string. Original string is not affected. But if I do dot append, so original variable was affected. Yes or no? So that is mutable. When the original thing is getting affected, that is mutable. When the original thing is not getting affected, that is immutable. Clear? So for showing that, I am printing this. I don't want this in the output. For you to understand, that's why I am printing. Count L. Is counting. How many times L is there? 1, 2, 3. So 3 is there in the output. Count is also doing the same thing for everyone. Counting it ends with. Okay, before going for this, I want you to read the method description. Every day, at least one time, it will do like this. I was going to buy a paid one, but as I have already two laptops, one working and one is private. So I'm thinking to buy a new one. When? I don't know. Maybe Diwali. If I buy the version, so it will be there in this old one. So no. Yes. Only for one or two laptop it will be applicable, right? When I buy,
There is some offer going on in laptops, Arun, now.
offer is going on.
Yeah, yeah. It's like good deals. Good, like high-end laptops. Nice deals are there now.
I want a gaming one.
It is there. It is there.
Huh?
Asus.
Okay.
That is the trending one right now. Asus.
Yes. So heavy games can be played.
Yes, sir. That is the like right now in India it is the top one.
Okay.
Asus.
How much it is for?
It's pretty important for 70,000.
9,000.
My small brother just got it like 6 months ago. It is around 58 or 65.
Can you share me that model name and all details?
Yeah,
But you have the contact of your brother, right?
yeah.
Please share that details.
He's in 12th grade.
Okay. Just ask him what is the model name. If it is there in the
Sales
offer.
will be start like after one. Like, the the biggest one.
No, but as Juno is
Right
telling,
now,
it
that
is
the smaller
15th
ones.
August sale, right?
The 15th August sale, those are
Yeah, but still I am not planning to do it. Mostly Diwali offer I'll be thinking about.
that will start in October or maybe September last.
Because
That is the biggest one.
yeah,
Will come.
because both the laptops are earning for me, so I don't have problem with them right now. So that's it.
And because of the office stuff.
This laptop is what is
Huh?
I bought it in instant itself.
Okay. Still,
Silver.
yeah, this also second hand, 15,000 rupees.
How many years it is?
Almost 10.
10 years.
Looking new itself.
Which
Sir,
one?
actually, I didn't use it, sir. For
Okay.
the past.
So when you
Yeah,
don't
I
use
did
it, then it will be new.
College also, you are like, if projects are there.
I used to use
in the
my friend's
new
laptop, sir.
waves or something like that. We use
At my home, there is a nice PC.
Okay.
On that, I used to play Far Cry game. So now, as the PC is at home, I have to buy a new one. Still, I don't have time throughout for playing. But if it is there, if I took a leave for 1 or 2 days, I can play that.
company company library.
Okay, fine. Have you read this? Count capitalize. Karthik, read it.
Capitalize converts the first character to uppercase, ends with returns true if the string ends with the specified value. Count. Return the number of times a specified value occurs in a string. Format. Format specified values in a string. Index. Searches the string for a specified value and returns the position of where it was found.
Is alphanumeric.
Alphanumeric. This alphanumeric returns true if all characters in the string are alphanumeric. This alpha returns true if all characters in the string are in the alphabet.
Next, Himanshu.
Is digit returns true if all characters in the string are digit. Is identifier returns true if the strings is an identifier. Is lower returns true if all characters in the string are in lowercase. Is title returns true if the strings follows the rules of a title.
What are the rules of identifiers? What do you mean by identifier? Variable name is an identifier. Function name is an identifier. Whatever name, Himanshu is identifier. Karthik is an identifier. So while variable names, we have read 2-3 rules, right? Cannot start with a number, cannot uh, be any keyword. There's all these rules. If it is following the string, so I can tell is identifier. So output will be true if it is following the rules of writing a variable name. Okay. Is title. Is title means all the words in that title should first letter should be capital. So this is following the rule of title in the string. If it is a string, okay. What is the? Tell me any story. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is the poem name. It's a title. So T or whatever the first letter of that title is should be capital. Yes or no? Ease up. Juno, you read.
Yeah, is upper. It returns the true if all characters in the string are uppercase. Join joins the element of an iterable to the end of string. Lower converts a string into lowercase. Is strip. Uh, yeah, returns L strip returns a left trim. Sorry, is trim. It's a trim or trip.
L strip.
L strip, okay. L strip returns a left trim version of string. Replace returns a string where a specified value is replaced with specified value. Continue.
Splits the string at the specified separator and returns a list. Split lines. Split the string at a line and line breaks and return a list. Returns true. Split lines. Splits the string at the line breaks and returns a list. Starts with returns true if the string starts with the specified value. Strip returns a stripped version of the string. Swap cases lowercase become uppercase and vice versa. Title converts the first character of each word to uppercase. Upper converts a string into uppercase.
See, here are the things you should remember: Boolean, integer, float, string, tuple, frozen set. All are immutable. List, set, dictionary are mutable. Got it? So there should be no confusion in this.
So all these like string functions, like those need to be remembered, right?
Mostly because a question is given to you applied on string. Yes. So if you know the function, you can do it easily, right? Yes. Python was created on that basis. Every time, see, we have to focus on higher things because of Python thinking level. We are now working with artificial intelligence, machine learning. We are thinking on the higher level logics, not only the small one. Yes or no? So these small things we don't want to think now. We have to think complicated things, machine learning, okay, language processing, all these kind of things. When you will able to think, when you are not thinking about all these small things, small functions, whatever small things, we don't want to think about it. We want to be focused on the higher level logics. Got it? Otherwise, if for every small thing of for every small logic, if I do it logically, yes, more lines of code I'm typing, then it will be waste of thing. Yes, what you're thinking about? Why using mobile? Getting bored? Should I stop? Fine. So ends with, here the string is ending with exclamatory. Yes or no? So if I say ends with exclamatory, so true. Yes or no? So whatever function is sounding like a question mark, is, or whatever function is starting with is, will give you output boolean. This ends with, it's like a question mark, right? Ends with exclamation is sounding like a question mark, right? So whenever it's sounding like a question mark, it will be giving me output as true or false. Okay. So ends with exclamation mark. Yes, true. So format. You have learned this F, right? Format string. So whenever I am placing this properly, it is taking all this element and that in that bracket. Okay. If I'm not placing, them in the bracket, let's say my string dot format a comma b comma c. So in the first bracket a will go, second bracket b will go, third bracket c will go. Format dot format. If I say c a b, so in that sequence it will go. Got it? So these two things are there which we can do.
In format, like whatever sequence we like, we can arrange. That's all.
Yeah, if I write C and A, then in that sequence it will go. What happened? Format is not there. What? My string. Now format is coming. Okay, the string which I wrote, that was in the wrong thing. Format a comma b, b comma a comma c. Yes, inside b what is there? All these are the student names which were there in my previous batch. So BAC, CAB, whatever sequence I am passing, that sequence it will go inside it. Clear? See, for getting into company, you have to remember all this. After getting into company, you will not remember anything. For every damn thing, you will just Google it. If you are working on Python, yes, you don't have to remember. But just directly, if you are seeing a code, you should be able to read that code. No need to type everything. No one is there self with the brain is type. On the higher and bigger companies, things can happen. There are real world questions. But normal second level company or third level company, smaller complications are there, which we can do it with the help of, if I get some idea from Google, definitely I'll be able to do it. For getting into company, all these things, all these functions need to be remembered for some time. Inside going inside it, we are the king. Yes or no? We can do anything. So here also F, A, B, C, whatever I am passing in that sequence, it will be going inside it. A is smallest, B is greatest, C is neither smallest nor greatest. Index, W's index is what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. W's index is 7. I have just commented it, that's why. Now see 7. Getting it or not? Now see alpha numeric. When I say alpha numeric, what should be there? What will be the output of this? Huh? Output
False.
false. Yes,
False.
you. Output will be true. Alpha numeric. Either it should be alphabet, either it should be numeric, or both together. Okay, alpha numeric. So right now it is alphabet. True. Okay. If both are there, then also true. But if both are not there, what they are? Symbols. Neither alphabet nor digit, then false. Got it? Any doubt? Now E is alpha. Now it should be a string, means alphabetical. If I have 1, 2, 3, output will be false because it is only talking about alphabet. If alphabet is there, then only it will give me true. E is digit, only number should be there. E is identifier. I can start with underscore. Yes or no? So output will be true in this case. Can I start with the number?
No.
False. Getting it? So you know the rules of identifier. E is identifier. E is lower. My string is in the lower format, lowercase, so true. E is title. All the first elements in the inside the string are all capital, so E is title true. E is upper. All the elements in the uppercase true. Join is very important. You have to remember it. I can ask you anytime. Okay. Now join. Inside the list there are elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 3 elements. And I say join. So these 3 elements will be joined together. These 3 elements will be joined together with the spaces. If I don't pass space, all will be stick to each other. Okay. See, if I don't pass space, everyone will be sticking to each other. Now inside the list they are separated with the commas, right? So I'm telling join with that hello world and Naveen. Yes, if I use space, so it will be joined with the space. Hello space world space Naveen. If I pass this, it will be joined with this. Got it? So whatever there is in the double quotes, it is for joining. Okay. If I don't pass anything, nothing will be there in between them. If I pass something, that will be a like a joint of a favicol. So no. Any doubt with join? So what join is giving in the output? String. So no. Taking the list, joining it and giving the output as string. Yes or no? So if I ask you a question, what join takes as an input, gives as the output, you should be able to tell. Joins take a list or iterable as the input, join them and give a string as the output. Yes or no? Now opposite of that, what will be the opposite of join? Separating, right? Separating means what? Split. Yes, we'll be seeing that. Now see lower. Now this is my string. Now I'm not asking is lower. I'm just telling lower, make it lower. Yes. So all the elements in that string will be converted to lower. If they are in the now see last element is also uppercase. So see hello is a lower form. What I'm printing, this is the original one. I'm trying to print my string. It's the original one. This is not getting changed. Okay. Hmm. Always remember what are the immutable and immutable things. L strip. From left side, we have some spaces.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Those are unnecessary spaces. Okay. According to the rules, it will understand. These are the unnecessary spaces. So it will be removing it and giving a proper string. Okay. This was the original. After doing that, L strip, and we are getting the proper trimmed version. If I say replace, I want you all to go through this once again. As I'm going through, I'm explaining it. You have to just go through and see the output. You're not understanding. Change the things inside this input. Change the input, see the output. You'll understand. Now see replace. Replace hello with what? Hi. So first element is what to replace. Second element is what to replace it with. Getting it, Bhumika? Now split. Opposite of join is split. What join is taking as the input? Input list, output string. So split is taking input string, output list. Understood? So now it is taking input as a string. Okay, output as a list. I will have a list of this. All these are the, as this was a string, right? 12, 13, 14, all this element was inside the string. So I'm getting a list of strings. Okay, all these are splitted. All the elements are splitted. Got it? Any doubt? See here, one more example. Hello world. If I say split at comma, split hello and world. See one more comma if I give. So this also will get split. If I don't give comma here, so this was the output. But if I give comma here also, so output will be 3 elements in the list. 1, 2, 3. Exclamation mark is also a element now. Got it? So split wherever you see comma. You can split on L also. L is also element, right? So now 3 L's are there. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Count the commas.
Comma will be there, it will split, and also wherever L will be there, it will also split.
No. See, this is one element. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 element. 3L means 4 element. Okay, 2 comma means 3 element. 3 comma means 4 element. Yes or no? So 3 L's were there. So 4 element will come. This is first element. This is second element. This whole is a third element, and this whole is a fourth element. That comma which you are seeing is inside the string, right? These commas are also visible in the output, right? So don't get confused with that commas. Okay, you have to observe it properly. So let us do it with comma. So 2 comma means 3 element. If I give a comma here something, 3 commas means 4 elements. So let me make it according to this output. That's why I'm telling you, try to do more trial and error on these codings. Now see, slash n means new line. You know that, right? Slash n. Don't know about it. Slash n. Whenever I write slash n inside the string, that will be understood as a new line. Output will be something like this. Hello world of AI and ML. So whenever there is slash n, it is considered as a new line. Okay. So split lines, what it is doing? Splitting on the basis of lines. Splitting on the basis of lines. So split lines. So 1, 2. 2 lines means 3 elements in the list. 2 commas means 3 elements. So 2 lines means 3 elements. Similarly, see 1, 2, 3. Splitting wherever it is getting on the new line. So this was the first split, second split, third split. Doing 2 splits. If I take an apple, yes, what should I tell you? Watermelon. If I cut it for one time, I will get 2 parts. Yes. So remaining half part, if I cut it one more time, so I'm getting 3 parts. Remaining the bigger half part, if I cut it, so now 4. So 3 times I cut, I get 4 elements. Yes or no? 1 for the bigger, then another 2 for small. So whatever number of time I'm cutting it, 1 more I'm getting. So 1 watermelon was there, I cut it, so I'm getting 2. So 1 cut, 2 parts. 2 cut, 3 parts. 3 cut, 4 parts. Ends with was there. Now starts with hello. Yes, starts with hello. So true. Sounding like question marks. Now L strip was there. L strip for trimming the left side spaces. Normal strip, wherever there is a space, trimming that. Yes or no? So now if after this much space, if it is there, Now it will keep a relevant one. See, this unnecessary it was removed. Okay, but after this, now it is confused. Okay, whether to remove this or not. Sure, no. So whatever it is was confirmed, that got removed. Now if Himanshu would not be there, now it will remove from both the side. Got it? Swap case means now H is capital, W is capital, made into smaller, other smaller one made into capital. Title, so this is a normal string converted into the title. So each element, each word, each first letter of that word will be in the capital. Okay, in this way we have seen list, tuple, dictionary and string. What is remaining is set. Can you go for this? Say yes or no. Enough for this week. With this or without this? Without this. Monica, Bhumika. Should we go for this? New file. This is set methods. How many lines are there in this? $300 lines are there. Should we go for this for next time? Next week? Next week. Juno?
Next week.
So this is like Pawan Kalyan's majority. Not a single seat on my side.
Lot
Right,
of
no problem.
lot of things are there to practice now for this week.
Yeah, from the first week till today. Because you're, huh? Then also, then what? Because of five.
The numbers are very.
But they are very easy. If you go to previous week, concept, for loop, while loop, okay, that can have a different kind of logic. But these are function fixed. If you give this input, this output will come. So this is easier than previous. So give more pressure to the previous weeks also and this week also. Easy but more content, less but little bit complicated. So this is the combination of previous week and this week. Clear everybody? So see you all next week. Make sure you are not